Hi everyone, it's me again, Greta. Uh, Now we are going to speak about sense of community and its studied connections within social capital. So, do you remember the figure I showed you in the previous video pill? Okay, today we are focusing on the psychological point of view of the individual component of social capital, especially we will deal with the sense of community. Okay, from a psychological point of view, empowerment and sense of community constitute the two psychological components. So, empowerment within the framework of community psychology is a multidimensional social process through which individuals acquire power over their own lives and actively participate in the social and political context with a view to increasing equity and the quality of life. Okay, so empowerment, I think it's a concept really famous and really easy to understand. While if we go, and it's personal, so it's individual. Regarding the informal, regarding the sense of community, that's a concept, a construct that's a bit hard to understand, but it's very, very important. So it's defined as the perception of similarity with others and um, as an increased interdependence with others and the willingness to maintain this interdependence by offering or doing for others what is expected of them, the feeling of being part of a fully reliable and stable structure. So that's one of the first definitions of sense of community. Um, in other words, the sense of community is like a sense of belonging that members of a community have. So a feeling that members are important to each other and to the group, and where there is a shared trust that members need will be met through their commitment to stay together. So it's a feeling that is very important and uh, like uh, yeah, it's very profound, it's very deep. It is composed of four dimensions, as McWilliam and Chavis explained. Belonging, so what I explained before, is like the sense of membership. Um, so it's impossible, like for us, since we live in several social contexts, not to be a member of a wider community. So usually when we are member of communities, we feel a sense of membership. Emotional connection, which is explained in the social climate and bonds of the social context slash community we are referring to. So I'm speaking about community in a wider way. So it can be, for example, a school. Yes, a school is a community, as well as mm, a neighborhood. Of course, it's a community, but they also are social contexts. So that's why. What about influence? The influence regards the impact we may have in our social context and community. So how we strive for change, for example, how we impact and influence, of course. Satisfaction of needs, it regards our needs, our own needs, thanks to the social context and community we are embedded into. So, for example, if there's an older woman who needs, I don't know, um, who needs a help, and it's my neighbor, she knows I, as a member of her community, for example, her yeah, as a neighbor, I am available to satisfy her needs. So that's it. That's the definition. Many studies try to combine and investigate the connections between a sense of community in a statistical way with other constructs. So I just show you few of them, like the main studies, um, which emphasized that a sense of community is a good predictor of empowerment at the organizational level, empowerment at the neighborhood level, neighborhood relations and participation is proven, um, and also collective self-efficacy and neighborliness again, which in turn are associated with the increased participation. So the constructs inside the social capital interacts and increase um, each other their power. And of course, there are many, many, many studies. I didn't really quote all of them because there are a lot, but uh, that's why it's very important promoting and enhancing sense of community, because it is connected with well-being. And so please, in your work, try to yeah, to promote sense of community among groups, communities, and among your social contexts. Thank you.